Well, it looks like we are going to be live into the game. I thought we were going straight into the game. We wouldn't be on screen. I'm glad I didn't turn my camera off. Mitch, you're looking very smiley today. You're not just tearing up. It looks like you aren't as sad anymore. Maybe your hay fever hasn't hit you today.
Yeah, but you know what,
heavily.
Jason? I am feeling a little bit thirsty, and whoop. I didn't get the 5-liter bottle in again. God damn it! God damn it! It's all right. We're fine with that. I'll get it in someday, Jason. I'll get it in someday. But for now, yours is bigger than mine. Divine Vendetta starting the T side of Dust 2, and you can see they've got a little bit of utility to play around. Gonna be moving in towards the B side with lots of players, but it's not the side itself they're looking for. A little bit of control down below. As we kick off Dust 2, this is the map pick of Divine Vendetta. That's why they're on the attacking side. BREN chose to start defensively.
No, well, Divine actually. This is their map choice.
Yeah, so BREN chose to start defensively.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said it was Bren's choice. My bad.
Maybe I did. Maybe
I was
the wrong
distracted by
words
your
came out.
5-liter water bottle. It was very big.
It is. It is. It's chunky. It makes
Okay,
up for the height.
That's not a word how I describe water. Chunky. I pretty sure you shouldn't be drinking that. Derek can take down Havoc and alleviate some pressure over towards Long. And Dab going for a challenge in towards middle. A little bit of an unnecessary challenge. At least get some information. There's 2 players there, except they've lost full control of short. They don't have control of long. I'm not really fairing the chances well here for Divine Vendetta in this pistol round.
Well, Brenner in a lot of trouble coming back in for this retake. I mean, you got the Glock up close. Ezram able to isolate one, but he's going for the long-range duel. Never going to be favored against the USP as Derek takes a second. The man that we've been talking about, saying he had to find a lot of the damage in the games that they win. He needs to show up, and what a way it would be to start if he finds a 3K, but that plan is for short, and he hasn't got time. No kit, and he would have had to stick it. Pokemon even looking for the exit going in through the doors, but Derek does get the headshot. Hey, you got the 3K, but unfortunately no round win. The Divine Vendetta taking a pretty significant advantage in the economy game. They have got a kit saved over alongside the Kevlar for Derek,
no.
so...
We're having a tech pause again.
Oh, please no.
You know, Tyloo put in a lot of work today. Gave us a nice half-hour break. Thought we had a lot of time made up, and then we hit this match, and things have slowed down.
And Divine Vendetta gave us a nice half-hour break.
Well, hopefully we get that sorted. Hopefully we figure out what it's going to be. Obviously not ideal for Divine Vendetta when they have an important match, honestly. Again, just to restate what we said earlier on, to avoid playing Tyloo in the first round of playoffs. Would most likely meet up against, at the moment, Invictus Gaming, if the standings don't change. I don't really like the challenge out of Davdov in middle, by the way. I feel like that was really a major misstep. They lose like full control of short. Luckily, since the T's don't move in quickly, they get flanked around from behind. Still, I feel like that could have been a massive punish.
And Pokemon saved them with that 2K. That shot on short was absolutely gorgeous with the headshot. But it's a good sign with Derek stepping it up early. Now, it's very different in pistol rounds. We've all seen it, games where players find 2, 3, 4 kills in the pistol, and then they're just quiet coming into the mid-stage of the game. When it comes to rifles, we still need to see him step it up. I'll go for the middle one. Middle square there.
Well, I mean, they've already been playing without you.
There we go.
You know what, go reset. Let's do this. Mitch, you versus me, yeah?
All right, let's go.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
All right, I'll take middle.
All right, I'll take top left.
I'll take the middle left.
I'll take middle right. Oh, we gotta go quick.
Bottom middle.
Top middle.
Bottom right.
Bottom left.
No, top right is what I meant. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay,
wait, you messed it up. All right, okay.
I said the wrong thing. God damn it. It's the time. It's like speed chess. You make so many mistakes.
Speed tic-tac-toe.
Exactly, yeah. You got a little timer.
2 seconds to make a move.
Hit the clock. Nice shot by Davdov out to Jazz straight away. The B-side's going to fall. Whoa, nice. Witt's got a quick double. What is this? He's going absolutely ham on the scout. I thought the B-side's fall and maybe we see a save from BREN, but now they can go for this. Absolutely. Worthwhile taking that risk. They went for the force buy, and I absolutely love it.
We're going to come back in tight, trying to keep them away. The bomb slowly make its way. You can see how careful Pokemon's being on the minimap. Not sure if someone's flanked around towards lower. And you have to wonder for maybe the CT side. Are they potentially going towards A? Have they gone towards long? I guess with the smokes being thrown back in again, they're going to realize, all right, it's for sure going towards B. Pokemon's still very hesitant about this. Wits boosted up over the smoke. But you can see Pokemon's not going to cross towards platform. Now the bomb going down. Havoc deals with the first place. Papachulo will fall inside of lower. And Havoc alleviates all the pressure coming from tunnels. And this should be around that Divine Vendetta should win. Yeah, definitely with Pro nonetheless alive with only one bullet.
You know,
so that was a close round. I mean, it could have been a lot closer if Wits didn't, or if Wits gained those 2 kills. It was already a closer round than it should have been. And if they were able to get the kill onto the man, Havoc inside of tunnels, that could have been a round they were going to take.
I love Pokemon skins there. The knife and the Icarus gloves. I'm guessing they're called Icarus gloves because it says Icarus on them. There was a wallbang headshot through his teammate. Then he finished off Ezram as well. My God. That's so perfect because the elevation he was on just allowed him to shoot one player in the chest, but behind him hit the head.
Who's the guy with the gloves you liked?
Pokemon.
Okay, I'm gonna look out for next time.
Yeah, the knife, the gloves, it goes so well together.
Oh,
one of the few I've seen that like I'm genuinely excited by.
I know I'm a little nervous looking at skins now in the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I can understand why. Let's hope he doesn't get name tags on it. B side's being left completely open. That's an easy plant. Easy round. But the objective for BREN here isn't to win. They're not going to win this round. They know that. It's to do damage. It's to take away weapons. Maybe save if they're lucky. There are 2 players waiting outside the door for the run through, and that is a firing squad. Pokemon going in for the final double kill. Pro comes around. Good headshot, but no finish. Show us the knife. Go on, Pokemon. There we go. Look at that. Oh, he's switching around. Doesn't it look so nice?
No name tag, though. Smart.
There we go, yeah.
You know, I would actually love to see, and I know people have done it in the past, but like, you know, team gloves. You know, at least in the major, like, you know, you forget something you can buy. Just in the major, like, you know, same Navi's playing, they have Navi style gloves. I remember seeing a video on it in Reddit, you know, not too long ago, but that'd be a really sick little addition to have in the game. Also jerseys, but that's kind of like CGS, and we saw how that worked out.
The thing with it's really cool in Rainbow Six Siege, right? The way they have the gun skins for each team in Pro League, and I think that's something that I've always wanted to see in the game. Like, I know we've got stickers which sort of serve a similar purpose, but yeah, I think it would be really cool if you could get like team skins, or I don't know, anything that changes the actual look of the player model. I know we already have that, but I think you're really going far if you start changing the color schemes and logos and stuff. Because one team will just make their logo into camouflage. They'll be sold the most.
I mean, it's also something setting you can put on, right? Where the players don't see that, but the spectators can. And then when you're not an official match like that, like in matchmaking, then you can have it on.
Yeah, just mess about. There's going to be a push towards the A side. You can see 2 players tucked in there as Derek. He's happy to shut them down as they get to the site. And it's going to be a real heavy bait because where Wits is playing, it really doesn't look like he has support. And he'll probably fall back when they start to push forward. That puts a lot of pressure on Derek. If he cannot find kills, like this setup is exclusively for, okay, maybe one pick with the op, but they're smoking him out. This setup is for Derek. And we'll see if it works out as they drop in the pit. They're coming up behind. This is going to be dangerous. Wits gets the flank on and then spots Derek. His position compromised. And they are behind now. With that information going towards the T side, the A site falls. And a 3v3 retake. As we said, the setup was all for Derek. And unfortunately, they weren't ready for that push down below.
Well, Jaw's going to get one. And Pro comes in. Doesn't get any of the kills. Papachulo closed up the last 2. But, I mean, it's a bonus round for Divine Vendetta. They still had a MAC-10 in there. I think they still had an ump as well. Yeah, they're going to lose the round, but look at the money they have. It's really not going to matter in the grand scheme of things for them. But I guess for BREN, saving the op, saving an AK, an M4, making sure that they don't lose out on too many players, and more importantly, don't lose the round. Not a bad retake, actually. I mean, I was kind of questioning how somehow, I think it was Tyke who just stuck around behind onto the opper, onto Wits. But then Poppy playing things safe. I think he gets a kill in towards long A, so that allows him to turn back around in towards site.
Oh, wow. Faster. Much faster pace. That smoke's not covering off CT, but they don't give a damn. Straight around the corner. 1-for-1 trades. Coming towards the side where Jazz holding down. He grabs one, looks for a second on the wide swing, and gets it even blind. Down to a 3v2. They can't even deal with him on that op shot. Havoc taken down by Jazz USP. What is that? He was already tagged up as well. He's pursuing the kill and gets another. What a monster. 4 kills in the round. BREN. I mean, BREN didn't win that. Ja did. How does he win that fight versus Havoc? I will never understand that.
I'm not sure if he understands that either. What a big play. And a play they really needed too. Again, really eat away at the funds. But VENDETTA had a pretty strong start. Look at that. I don't know how he gets a kill in a Havoc. And then obviously the one shot in a Dav, that's kind of understandable. But that's unfortunate. Now Divine Vendetta going for the 4C yet again. Dav just on the Deagle, Ezram on the Tech 9. They're going to look to overwhelm at this B site. Where it's just going to be Derek waiting with Pro to rotate in towards one who's going to get in towards back a platform. Flash is coming in, but he's going to have some easy shots, and there's the easy collateral.
Oh, man. There's 3 already with just 2 shots, and Divine Vendetta not getting off to a good start in this force fire, are they? Oh, wow. Ezram's really playing with fire there. He had the bomb as well. Dabdov was hoping that in the meantime a player would come up on the flank, but BREN don't need to take any of those kind of duels. Good flash through. Dabdov got the AK, but didn't even get to regain a sight. 3-3. This is a good performance from BREN early on.
Yeah. I mean, especially from some of the players we were talking about, like Derek. If he can be the one to get the kills and be a formidable force, then it's definitely going to be a tough match for Divine Vendetta. And so collateral on a Pro, I mean, they have no smoke blocking him off. And no more utility thrown in either, so it's just kind of good place, or the right place at the right time for him. And again, we're seeing deals for DV. We're going to push straight out towards long. Wits is waiting, and Wits is going to hit the shot. Already, BREN with the man advantage. And they already have the weapon advantage.
There's the shot by Havoc. Good shot on the Pro to open it up down towards CT and pull it into a 4-on-4. Divine Vendetta. We have only the Deagles. A little bit of armor as well. No trade to Wits. Oh, they didn't realize quick enough Pokemon was actually going for the M4 at the time, so he was crouched, not ready to swing around and trade his teammate, and decided not to go for it, because obviously the op would have reset by that point. Happy Chulo. Sees 1, now 2 on short. The information is there. There's a 3rd spotted with the M4, so they know the flank is solid. Derek comes around the corner. 1 on... Oh, he didn't get Tyke. He was already up on the site looking to at least kill 1 more player. He gets the headshot, and he's so close. Jack coming in with the Kukli style, taking down Tyke. I love it. And 4-3. Jumping no scope to finish off the round. Take the Deagle out of it. Not quite the same importance as good old Kukli found. Yeah, look at that. See Pokemon crouched. He can't swing on the corner because of that. That's upsetting. Good shot. 4-3. 4-3. There we go. I'm fluent. What's got a double opening? This is a buy round for Divine Vendetta. He just swings on the double doors, takes himself all the duels. The flash is over from his teammates were perfect. Where has this BREN been? Why are you waiting until you're out of the tournament? They're flashing for each other. I'm going to wait a couple rounds because I don't have... HLTV always takes a while to update. But their flash assists have got to be very high. I know they're on 0 at 3-2, but in these last 2 rounds, they've been playing so well. And all of these duels are to AWPs that we see Divine Vendetta losing again and again, which with the double opening on mid, then he takes down 1 on long. Divine Vendetta need to start countering these ops. Before they're pushing up to sites, the smokes need to be down. They need to be flashing around these corners. And yes, they've been flashing when they're trying to find duels, but I think they have to realize that they need to start flashing for map control as well.
I mean, I'm enjoying Wits performing. I mean, I've been probably the most critical of his performance on BREN throughout this entire event. He's definitely stepped up. I mean, yeah, Dust 2, he saw the triple kill like you just talked about. He's currently on 7 kills for his team. Even in his matches earlier on the week, he was able to be one of the top performers. So it's nice to see him, you know, kind of prove me wrong, you know, and I'm glad to see this. I want to see if he can maintain it, though, over the course of the series. And if he can, that leads me to wonder, where was he for the first 2 weeks, you know? Maybe they would have had some better results. I mean, they had some really close games that they could have been able to pull off and maybe get themselves, you know, into the playoffs. But either way, let's see if this consistency can stick around. Divine Vendetta, the money's not really going to be there. You can see Ezram for some Kevar and a Deagle, I believe, was dropped to him. Not sure if he actually bought that up himself. But this is getting tough. Yeah, like, the thing is, how many rounds now has it been where they just don't have utility to deal with an Opper and they're just peeking straight into it? I feel like it's been too many. And it's Dust 2. It's not, you know, it's not like a crazy map where you can hold some, you know, really good off angles. It's a map that everyone knows. It's been around for like 20 years. They need to change something up because their T side's not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, look, credit to BREN. They're hitting their shots, that's for sure, but Divine Vendetta are giving them so many opportunities to find these, well, op kills. There we go. Flash around the corner to push the op off the angle. That's what we were saying we needed to see. The problem is they don't have that much more utility. 1 flash, 3 smokes, and a shot from Havoc through the doors. Takes down Derek and opens up middle for them. They can now split in towards the B side if they want. They might think Derek was playing there, but they should know that he's an A player normally. Pro onto Havoc. Molotov down to slow the push. Peeks back out, and Ezram's deleted. Is a very good recovery by BREN.
Just look at the confidence out of him to re-peek that. Again, like, what we've seen out of Deagles and Pistols in this event, I'd be very afraid to ever peek in. And Jaw just a spray through onto Davdov at the end. Gives himself a 3K, 6-3. And BREN are just running away with this game. The money's looking good. You got Jaw on 10K on the other side. Obviously going for the full investment into this run. Davdog going to have the op for one of the first times, if not the first time, in the map. Divine Vendetta are definitely playing a shade of their former selves.
There is that for sure. I also hate teams picking Dust 2. It's always a map that your opponents can play. I don't think I've ever seen a team with Dust 2 as an insta-ban, now that I think of it. Within the German scene.
Vici? Wait, wasn't there a team that insta-bans Dust 2?
Oh, was it? Okay. But the... when I look in towards the German scene, there was a period where Sprout, Big, were just alternate attacks even, because I'm going back a little bit longer with that one. They were consistently picking Dust 2. I mean, it was the most picked map of the majority of German teams, and they never won it. Not never, but it wasn't anything more than average. So it didn't make sense why they were just consistently picking it. Oh, Poppy pulls it all the way back. And a 4 versus 2. I mean, that started out well for Divine Vendetta. They're coming around the corner. They're using their util. They push the Opper off the angle with a Molotov. And Poppy just pulls it the whole way back. Derek on a double pushing through long doors. And Davdov's left alone. It's spiraling out of control like crazy. And so far, we've had BREN with some really solid opping, with some good flashes to give themselves some duels, like we saw even the reflash down on middle the other round from Pro. I think re-peeking the angle. And now we're in a position where things go wrong. They have short aggression. They're pushed back by utility. They lose the duels. So it's looking like they're going to at least lose the site and allow a bomb plant. And then Poppy comes through with a double spray down on the heads. What can you do?
No damage. Oh, they know where Davdov's gonna be. That was a joke, by the way. Where Davdov's gonna be. 6 seconds left. He's just trying to survive or die before time's over. And, well, he'll get the first kill, but that actually might come back to haunt him. Time's over. He's dead. And Derek gets a double at the end, even though one of them's onto a teammate. That's unfortunate for him. The money is gone. I think you're very right, by the way, about Dust 2. I mean, every team, if you ever pick it, you can assume the other teams should know how to play it. I still find it weird that Vici, this is one of the maps that they permaban. And then I believe it's, was it Tyloo that permabans Nuke? I feel like, completely off topic here, if you're a team that does ban away a map every time, at what point do you just learn that map and then keep it like in your pocket to turn out? Or even use it as a bluff tool, right? If you're thinking about poker. Oh, we always ban Dust 2. This time we didn't. What does that mean? It could be a bluff.
Yeah. What I'm always a little bit weirded out by that when we talk about vetoes and banning maps you don't, or not banning maps that you normally do. When it comes to like the maps like Vertigo and 2 teams don't play it, it is so rare that they like float it through to the second round of bans. It gives you a huge... Oh, hold on. The spray down there. Papi Chulo able to get himself one. Then they see Pro, but he's already grabbing a spray onto 3. And Papi finishes it off. Another where Divine just can't get a thing done. It was a weak buy, but still. Not a single kill. BREN, they're stacked high on cash. Oh, man. But I do feel like there's a reason for it. Just as I think about it. Team 1. If you don't ban if both teams don't play Vertigo, right, and you know they're not going to pick it, Team 1, if they don't ban it, Team 2 kind of has to. Because if not, in the second round of bans, there'll be 4 maps left, one of which is Vertigo. They'll ban 1, or there'll be 3 maps left, sorry, one of which is Vertigo. So they basically get a choice of which of the other 2 do they want to play, like the team to ban first. Because if they ban Overpass, let's say it's Overpass, Train, Vertigo. If they ban Overpass, you're not going to leave it down to Vertigo, more than likely. So they get Train, you know, most of the time. So I guess that's why the second team will usually actually ban out the map that that neither team plays. So they're not forced into having it as the final map.
I'm actually curious of your thoughts on something, and I'll say it now to give you some time to think about it. But
sure.
Bigger map pools. I feel like we see generally the same maps, you know, every match practically.
Yeah.
But it becomes almost a snooze fest. So I'll give you some time to think about that, as where it looks like seeming to be a slight execute. I think they're trying to drop a player. No. Yeah, they're going to drop a player down towards CT. I was kind of confused, though, because they didn't smoke off any of the players towards A, really. They double smoked the drop, which I think is a misplay, because you only need 1 smoke to cover that off. And now they're going to drop straight in towards middle. They're going to overpower Derek, but they're still going to be Jaw alive. They have wits for the cross, and they do have a smoke. It's going to be on Havoc, but Havoc's inside tunnels. But he can't protect themselves. They head in that direction. Instead, going back towards A. 20 seconds left. Wits, all he needs to do really is just hit the first shot. They have no flash. They have 2 Molotovs. Pokemon just have to peek this one dry, and Wits has been, I was going to say, so good so far today, but Pokemon gets the kill. The A site going to be taken, and there's a chance Divine Vendetta can win this round now, except Poppy's going to be coming through.
Well, he can't drop the bomb, and Havoc's managed to pull that back. He's got a Molly as well. 30 seconds left. Molly goes through. That's going to pull him off at least for a second. Poppy going out for the wide swing, but Havoc doesn't need to peek. He knows time is on his side. He can wait for the next defuse to be tapped. He knows his Molly landed. As Poppy moves forward, Havoc going out for these peaks might actually catch him off guard, and the spray is good. Connecting to the head eventually, and putting another on the board for Divine Vendetta. With the point of bigger map pools, I don't think that's the way to go. I think 7 maps in is perfect.
Well, okay. Sorry, not a bigger map pool, but more more maps. Because obviously Cobble's not in the map pool right now. Never gave out another map? No, it's just Cobble, right?
Cash.
Oh yeah, and Cash. Those are the 2 that aren't in the pool at the moment. So maybe not a bigger pool. However, I would like to see like a quarter system where, like, 1/4 of the year you have these set 7 maps, and then you incorporate new maps with some of the same maps that are in there to have a new set, new pool.
Yeah, this is something I've wanted for a long time. I think the Rainbow Six Siege, again, I think this is something they do very well, which is where, let's say every major, a new map was introduced. So they take this major, they take out Dust 2. Obviously they wouldn't do that, but after this major, let's imagine they did. They took out Dust 2 and they bring in Sub-Zero, and that's now your new 7th map. And then the next one, they take out Mirage and they put in Aztec. I don't know, but they can then
Season
rework the Season. Yeah, absolutely. Season would be a very good map. And I'd love to see a system like that, because it would keep it so much more fresh. And probably for the first 2 majors wouldn't make a difference. Those maps just wouldn't be played by most teams. But eventually you'd have to, because none of the old ones would be left.
Oh, wow. That's so entries onto the site. Wits kind of stuck in the corner. Edrum's going to peek at him with 20 HP, and he's going to get the kill as well. And he's going to come through. He does 1 damage to Edrum. Down to the 2. Now the 1-on-3. Havoc cleans up the kill over onto Jaw, and well, Derek, you don't really have a lot of money in your team. Maybe you should go for the save, and he's not able to get the spray down on the Havoc. And Divine Vendetta now bringing themselves back to 2 more rounds. 8-5, and well, Divine Vendetta, they're not out just yet. But I feel like they still have a ways to go here if they want to be able to take this map.
You know, the question I've heard asked a lot, Jason, about that new Valorant skin, which is a dragon, is what's the trigger? But I just thought of something. If that weapon had a semi and full auto switch, where would it be?
Oh no,
More dangerous.
we're gonna tech pause again.
Another tech. Are we going for it? All right, let's go. Speed.
All right,
You got 2 seconds.
You're playing the observer this time. I'm gonna commentate this.
Okay. All right. So me and
All
the
right, ladies
observer.
and gentlemen,
you go
welcome
first.
back to the Tic Tac World Championship
Middle.
2020. You see Mitch here going for the middle play. It's not the most ideal. Oh, this is going to be a win for the observer.
Left.
Unless Mitch knows how to get out of this. He's got 2
Left
seconds
side.
left. He's got to hurry and pick it. Oh. You were too slow, Mitch. This is speed.
I was.
Tic-tac-toe, remember? Disqualified. I mean, we should do like some like speed connect 4. That'd be hard.
Speed Connect 4. I'm down for that. These are some things we need to employ for LAN events actually during the downtime in between. Like board games.
Oh.
Quick board games.
What's at the head? Wits take down Pokemon. You know, there's a second player there. Maybe the flight could come through. He's actually going to push into CT either way. Tyke now looking to lead the charge of smokes. They're not. Where are the smokes in the cross? Why is there a hole? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter, but Havoc gets taken down from behind after the damage he took earlier. Now Davdov, 2 players to take down. Does he expect them both on long? Surely not, but he's not even worried about exposing himself to shorts, and maybe he does. Full blind, and Papi Chulo is able to get him. This is what I was saying coming into round number 7 or 8. I think round number 8, that the flashes have to be very high for BREN, and they're actually not. They're on 2 at the moment. 3 with because a lot of the time they're flashing themselves around corners, which is something I like. Just there, that was Papi Chulo's flash, right? And then he swung on it.
No.
Either way,
No, it was his teammate's flash.
It does happen a lot, like the down on middle. The other round where it was either Ja or Pro, 5 or 6 rounds ago when they went down, they flashed in and then they took 2 kills. The utility usage has been better regardless of what the statistics are saying, and BREN are looking like a much better team than we've seen, and it's so odd that they're showing up now when nothing is on the line for them. I mean, this is practice, and obviously it would still be good for them to beat Divine Vendetta, but regardless, they are earning the same amount of money. They're earning the same RMR points. Now it's all about making a statement, I suppose. Justification for this lineup. Beating Divine Vendetta would certainly help out a little bit, and help to end it on somewhat of a high note, because their next game, or are they're not one of the teams that have like a Tyloo. No, this is their last game. Okay, so I remember it's Mazalai and Lucid Dream have Vici and Tyloo to take on in their next games, but this is the final for BREN. So yeah, end it on a high note. Why not?
Wits. Oh no. Okay, it looks like it's fine. I thought Derek was gonna get caught out. Isolate the kill on the Wits. That's the op now down. Derek responds. As we can see though, the bomb's not heading this direction. It's somewhat of a fake, and Pokemon gets out middle cleanly. Wasn't being watched. Pro was there. Now Jaw's got a lot of work to do. He's got the first kill done. Help a Pro, and well, that's gonna be the 10-5. That round just ending pretty much as quickly as it started, it felt like. You can see there, Havoc on 16 kills, really trying to carry the match, and Davdov only on 5. And I really credit Davdov as being such a consistent player for Divine Vendetta, but it's been a little bit of a struggle today.
Yeah, it definitely has. A slow start for Davdov, 100%. We do need to see a little bit of a turnaround then when it comes over towards the
Second half?
the CT side. For Divine Vendetta, CT side is now going to be very important. And it's something that I just hate to see teams picking Dust 2. And it's one of the reasons what you're seeing over there. Hold on. Ezram's pushed top mid. He's really not having a good game, but there you go. Up to 4 kills now as he falls on back to short. Looks for another. And the pistol, it seems to be going his way. He's set to double his kills in the pistol, potentially. There we go.
He said before, having a rough time.
Yeah.
First half, and well, second I start talking about him, he dies.
It's all on you, Jason.
It's like one of the worst superpowers. No, Tyson with the whole long. It's a spot out the first. Probably's going to be there as well. It's a 2-on-4. Realistically, they shouldn't be able to get this bomb down. Still have a minute left to go, and well, they're actually being flanked from behind. Davdov's pushed straight up middle, and with them swatting out both players, they're locked in. Okay, well, Pro gets the kill on the Tyke. That's with a P250 from Pit. least get it one step closer to being realistic. I mean, they do have Havoc low on HP. They also know the second they cross, if both do cross, this is going to be Dav pushing behind. Here's a smoke to go down. Pokemon spots one. Don't know if they spotted the second. Actually, it looks like they have because Dav just rushing long. I'm going to go down. Pro gets another. This is actually looking a little bit risky now. One player towards short. Havoc is on low HP. He falls to Papachulo. And it's a 4-on-2 that BREN looks like are going to pull it back.
Well, even despite the massive openings, it just doesn't work out. BREN on 11 rounds and looking like the far superior team at the moment. I'm seeing next to no signs of life for Divine Vendetta. And you can reach into a bag and pull out whatever excuses you want. That, oh, well, they're already in the playoffs. They don't care. They're not trying. You're wrong. The position that, or if that's what you think you are, the position that they're in right now that you brought up, or we were bringing up on the desk, they lose this game, they're facing off against Tyloo in the round 1 of the playoffs. I don't think many people want to face off against Tyloo. And that difference is 300. So if they win their first game, they'll get an extra 300 RMR points, which would be huge. For Divine Vendetta, they need to go far in this. And I doubt they're taking this game very lightly, which is why it's even more surprising that the team of BREN, who are already out of the tournament, are performing this well.
Which is trying to cause a distraction towards A while this is going down. Does keep 2 players there. It keeps Tyke honest as well, as the push is going to come in towards B eventually. Smoke's being thrown in. I think one of them unfortunately going off the map. Now they wanted to place it, and yet not pushing off the back, that being very cautious. We're seeing Divine Vendetta actually get aggressive now, trying to go for the early info. Edgem's going to be here towards short. At the back of the Tyke. And Wits will expect them around the corner. They're pretty much lined up for an easy double kill, and there we go. What a shot out of Edgem. Not able to rescue the Mac 10, unfortunately, but I don't think that's too big of a loss for him. And they have the man advantage. A little bit surprised to see BREN not push off the back of any of their utility, and now all they have is 1 smoke, 1 flash, and 1 Molotov.
Sneaky play by Ezram. Yeah, you got to take the fights you can win. And the scout on the corner helping him out here for Havoc. It's 20 seconds left. BREN making their way forward. Havoc misses the shot. Went out aggressively. Down goes Ezram. Surely they don't lose this round. 10 seconds left. The T's have to run at full speed to get to that side on time. 1 more kill, and they've actually got that. Oh, they haven't got time. They'd have to kill Davdov.
Oh, this one's rushing. Derek's going for it. Oh. After time, though.
Come on. Divine Vendetta. 1 second is what defined that round. 1 more second, the bomb was planted. 1 more second, and Davdov dies in spawn. They approach that recklessly.
I'm not sure what happened with like, the whole round, right? They threw in, they had Wits fake towards A. He throws off his utility. They set smokes towards B. One of them misses, but they don't know that because they're not actually looking for it. And they don't push B. Then they try to wrap back to short, and then they lose a player. Like I'm not sure what the whole strategy was behind that. They actually get lucky that Divine Vendetta was playing so aggressive in positions and peeking. Even have the opportunity to go for the plant there. BREN have ball back up. Come in towards the B site. Pokemon's waiting. Not able to get the first, though. Davdog, will they expect him in sight? And we're going to know it now as he gets the first kill, but again, he gets shut down. And Havoc, you get a headshot with a scout. Chulo's going to look to hold the window. Edgedom on the other side of it, looking to maybe push in. You know, to start to think about what utility they have to retake. 2 smokes, 1 flash. Pretty hard to retake B, but with this utility, I'm not sure if it's going to be good enough. They don't have a kit either.
No,
they're
they
gonna
don't.
go. They gotta go like soon.
I don't even want them to go at this point. I think it's far too late to push in for a B retake, but they're going in one after another and dying. I really think that, especially when you've got a scoped weapon in general, that you just leave that, go in for the save. No money for the next round. Even 3-on-3 is hard enough on the B site without a kit. Even more difficult without a lot of utility to get in there. Smokes and mollies to flush them out and block off angles. I mean, I really don't know.
I mean, that was kind of like a lost round from the start, even though they won the round before, because they lost everyone in the round they won, right? So they didn't have anything saved over, and they were at a deficit when it came to weaponry.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna be forced up again with Deagles. They have a scout on Pokemon. They're up against, you know, 2 AKs and M4, a Lil and a FAMAS, and a decent amount of utility they can use to slowly work their way in towards the B side if they want to. Going for the smoke on the cross. Pokemon not able to hit the tag, unfortunately, but the D, what? Doesn't hit the scout shot, but he hits the Deeg, and oh, Derek. I don't think he's gonna expect a second player. Ooh, okay. All right, I want to see how this plays out for Ezreal now. Sitting behind Wits. Wits is gonna finally spot him out, but not before dying. And the bomb's at T-spawn. Oh no, if Ezreal just checked this could be a 1 round. They realize that Derek's like, wait, how did he get behind me? The bomb's in spawn. Why did no one even go for the bomb?
Well, with Pokemon in the 1v3, he could have the bomb control, but instead he's getting kills down towards the CT spawn. Picking off Pappy. The bomb's going to be retrieved on its way towards that A side. It wasn't spotted on top mid. And so, oh my god, Pokemon with another 3k now. And a 1v1 moving into the bomb site. Derek has to cross over, and he's got a smoke and a flash, but he's going to just dry run it. The timing is perfect, and he gets over there. With short control being taken, is Pokemon going to get around here in time? No, he starts walking. Now the bomb planted. He knows the player's on the site. Doesn't see him go goose. There we go! The shot for Pokemon to bring it in to 12-7. He's won the round with a 4K. And a 10-second defuse. They lose the previous with a mix buy. And they win this with the same. With a worse one.
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I mean, they leave the bomb and spawn. And then why is Pro peeking Pokemon when he just got a kill into his teammate in towards CT? He could have just held the site. They could have picked the bomb up and went towards B. That was a sloppy round from both teams, let's just be honest. Well, maybe not so much for Divine Vendetta. Havoc, one of the few maps we see him on the op. At least acting as the primary op, I should say. It's a nice little early pick in towards middle. They're all just going to be donated over an AK. I think that was from Poppy. As they look to push out and gain some ground with the flash. I think they self-flashed themselves.
It's a pro play. It's a pro play. We got 3 smokes here, so this is just going to be an execute over towards short. Move into the site. Ezreal will be isolated. The support from Havoc basically negated by the 3 smokes. I presume they throw a good nade. Bounces right on a Wits, lights him to 16 health without the armor. You're always in a lot of trouble. Man, if he mollied that into the middle of short, be perfect, but he's going to preserve it for when they start to push. If they do come towards this site, so we can buy a bit of time. Here come the smokes. Molly's down now. That's going to slow them. These players can't push through it. And now that gives time to reposition for Havoc. Ooh, for Ezreal as well. Apparently he's going up aggressive. Moves past the flash. Bang, but he misses his shots. Now it's dangerous. Havoc with the AWP. He misses the shot. Has to fall back. He's sticking around. I don't like that. They're crouching underneath. Misses another. Oh, he's still sticking around. Really? And he gets rewarded. Where's the kill? Where's the trade? The T side allowing him to take shot after shot with 0 punishment. Eventually, Wits comes through, but by this time, the CTs are up close. And a 2 versus 2 with low HP on both players. Not a chance for BREN. The bomb at least got planted, but they could have dealt with Havoc so much earlier on and had the freedom to go plant that bomb.
It's a bit confusing where he takes a shot and no one's peeking him. Like right
Yeah.
after you get the kill, right? There's a long delay between shooting and AWP.
Like they thought it was full auto.
And then it comes down to wits to get the kill with the scout. And that was a nice 2-piece out of wits, to be fair. Made it a lot closer than it should have been. But again, Divine Vendetta take the round. Have it gets himself quite a few kills. He's up to 20. And that was with a 10-5 against them in the first half. He's definitely been playing well, even though this team has been losing. And now we see BREN just on the pistols.
Oh, Jason, I mean, Divine Vendetta, they've picked their moment to get back into the game, but that's what BREN making some mistakes and on a mixed buy. And with a well-placed nade that started things off by Ezram that had already lit wits down to the point where he couldn't really do anything. I mean, there was an AK down, but he was better off with the scout at that point, really. Nice shot onto Ja. They're crossing mid without smokes because they don't have any. I'm looking to try to move into the B side, but it's only wits. He gets caught off, and now it's a short push. The bait and switch. They faked out B, but they're just running right on into Havoc, who picks them off one at a time until Derek is the only man standing with a deagle in hand, and no victims this time. 12-9.
Good clean round. Heck, only on 10 kills. I'm curious why he's having such a rough game. I mean, pretty much everyone is. Edger's on 9. Davdov's on 7. This is probably the worst performance we've seen out of Davdov this entire tournament. They go for a quick little boost towards short. Definitely don't hate this, especially if they use it to get a kill. Ezram's going to spot basically no one there, because Witch is going to be holding back towards T-spawn. He's just going to hold the lower push, while Brenner's taking the time to get out towards long A. And I kind of want to see some aggression. I'm liking where Pokemon is. They haven't really gone B that often.
No,
I mean, a lot of info acquired.
Yeah, it's been very mid to A centric or just a long control, and it looks like that's what they're doing yet again. As Wits again maintains that position, watching down on short. There's a gap in that smoke that will allow the player to peek him from bottom mid. Oh, did he hear Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Was a step made? Wow. Well, that's upsetting then. Losing out on the flanker, but it does confirm that this is going to be an A hit at least.
I mean, they've got time to rotate back towards B. I'm almost surprised they don't. Then it obviously could be something expected.
That's why they're taking their time, I think.
Please tell me they're going to flash out. Please tell me they're not going to try peek into this. They don't even have a flash. Why don't they have a flash?
Yeah, the money obviously wasn't that great to allow for this late on. Push is dry. Papichulo, good shot on the tank. Managing to shut him down. Havoc's now challenged up close. Oh, I could feel the collateral. They have no idea about Ezram. The sneaky play overwards. Gandalf, he drops the bomb. He's going out for more. Peeked in, headshot to Ja. He's lit him. Molly on the bomb. Has that won them the round? There's no smoke for it. 10 seconds. If Davdov can drop the planter.
Oh, wait, he runs into it and dies!
The drop down and they've won it. What is that round for Divine Vendetta? Oh, BREN, no. Chad jumped the gun running into the Molotov and then seeking out the fight. There was only 6 seconds left. I think it was the only option. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Absolutely.
He had time.
My God,
he had 8 seconds left.
Why is he running in? It was still full bloom. Like it's not even. It wasn't even fading. And he was one hit. Like what are you doing? Oh man, that's heartbreaking.
That's soul crushing.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Derek's got a 3K with the deagle just running out mid. No utility, no strategy. Just shoot them in the head. A fourth. Stop it. Just stop it. Just what? How? Why? What is this? Jason, there was nothing. He just held W and hit everybody in the head. What? Come on, ace it. You gotta do it now, Derek. Nobody shoot until Derek gets the kill. Or dies. He's tagged up now as well. That's an ace for Derek. Yes, it is. Oh my god. What is that round?
What is this game?
Like, what was that? He was obviously very angry they lost that previous one. Look at this. One. Out the door to Pokemon. Another. Doesn't even take a point of damage. Then what? Oh, there's an op? No problem. I'll just dig him. Come on. Get out of here. That's another one of those situations, Jason. Now, they're on pistol, so I'm not actually critiquing it, but it just shouldn't work. It's not that it's not a good strategy. It's that it wasn't a strategy.
Sometimes the best strategy, Mitch, is no strategy.
Exactly.
Okay, to go from not planting the bomb because someone dies trying to pick it up, doing a Molotov, to getting an ace in the next round. Like, what? Bren, you're hot, you're cold. What's going on?
It's not just an ace. That's just the stupidest ace I've ever seen, but also the most beautiful. Just running down mid. There was nobody flashed for him. Nobody did anything. He dry peeked an op on long, for God's sake, with a deagle and just one hit him after already getting two. And then they run right on into a short stack. Ugh. Where was the flash? I mean, one of the players was slightly blind, but that was about it. Tyke's just cleaned them up. And Bren, can you please make your mind up? Are you good or are you not? I really don't understand what I'm watching right now.
I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe I haven't woken up out of bed this morning for some PAL 2020.
Well, one thing we said in the start of this, the point I've been making for the last two BREN games was, I think if Derek isn't fragging, they don't win. Now let's imagine a world in which Derek isn't fragging. They've already lost the game. If he's doing, normal, if he's if he's 15 for 15, they've lost the game already.
The thing is, they're like losing rounds that they shouldn't be. Like, what was it? They end up rushing long. They run out of time to get the last kill. Davdov just survives around a corner in CT spawn with a deagle, and they win the round. Divine Vendetta win the round. The round before this, they run into a Molotov and die, trying to pick up the bomb to plant with 8 seconds left. They had time to wait. I believe there was still time left. I didn't actually count when the Molotov landed. A timeout when it would expire. But I had to imagine within the next 3 seconds.
Yeah,
3 to 4 seconds.
It was gone with 6 seconds left.
Yeah.
Sort of easily been time to pick it up and plant it then. Maybe not easily, it would have been a little bit tight, but they just super panicked.
Yeah, and then going into Derek just put his foot down with a deagle.
What is this? There's a really nice setup by BREN to start that round out, just playing passive in tunnels and outside of A-long, waiting for someone to get aggressive. Derek, only one. That's an upgrade to an AK, but well, the nade's just giving Tyke the AK. You gonna take it? You want that AK, Tyke? It's behind you. You can grab it if you want. Oh, that timing for Havoc. Terrible. I was an M4. Still. Better than his MP9. And it does that. Shoots heads, picks up an AK and a 1v3. Not going to be winning it, but saving over the weapon now takes priority, especially with the AK-47 in his hands. 14 seconds remaining. BREN don't have a lot of money. They have practically none, so they can't afford to hunt it down. But they have won the round, and that will be 14-11. They are hunting them down. What is this? They lose players. They can't... Well, it'll cause a lot of problems for their economy, but... I guess it's paid off.
Yeah, no money left for Divine Vendetta. They're going to have to most likely force into this round if they want to avoid an overtime. Or the potential for an overtime. They want to play for the win. Sorry, if they want to play for the win versus playing for the OT. That's what I should be saying. Havoc's going to be gifted the op out of Tyke. And Havoc's definitely been their standout player, I think. Going to go for a peek over towards long. He's going to have no one there to contest with. The Molotov in as well. Sets Tyke up perfectly. Hold this angle in. Look how passive BREN are being. Like, Jaws outside of B tunnels. in towards T-spawn. Papachulo's basically in T-spawn. They're expecting DV to get aggressive for early info because they're going to be at a massive weapon disadvantage.
Nobody's pushing up this round for Divine Vendetta. I think they've noticed at this point that BREN are playing these defaults, just holding for any aggression for quite a bit, and then making a move afterwards. And here they come, mollying towards the pit. Tyke runs into it. Good man. Realizes now where it is. Sits up. He's got a good angle to still contest them, but he's been spotted now. The smoke is perfect. They can challenge him without Havoc being able to do anything about it. But he grabs one. Stays aggro. The molly, though, that scares him away. He's gone.
Well, as long as they avoid AWP, they should have a decent chance to take this round, especially now with Pokemon falling. It's just on to Davdov and Havoc. Did they just trade places in the smoke at CT spawn? Jaw pushed straight through it. He's gonna take Havoc down as he tries to come back through. Davdov, I mean, if I'm him, I go for that op in CT spawn if I can. Try to secure a rifle somehow. I don't know what to make of this map, Mitch.
I was almost gonna say about how, you know, a lot of teams will take a very intelligent approach, I guess, in one way towards some of these situations. Like when you look over towards the round that Divine Vendetta were just in. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second there. Divine Vendetta, they took the force buy, they took the risk, and it didn't pay off. They haven't been succeeding in a lot of their buy rounds. Wow, that's a hell of a shot by Pokemon. Is he gonna get a second? They're giving him the opportunity, that's for sure, and he misses. Okay. But a lot of teams now will take an eco, and that's something that I'd really like to see. Then they fight for the overtime. Realize, you know, you got to maximize your chances. Vici just the other day were in the same kind of boat, although I think they still won their force buy. Invictus, we've seen do it a couple times, and I'm a big fan of it. How's Ezram managed to do this? No one's watching him. No one's aware. There we go. One kill for Ezram, the Deagle. It's a Hail Mary. The full investment they've taken here. It's their last chance. They lose this, it's all over. 16 to 11. Ezram shutting them down one after another as they push on up. Man advantage now over the CT side, but Pokemon, he was a little over ambitious, over eager, rotating down through mid. He falls, and now they're split. These players are stuck on bomb sites, having to hold it by themselves. Havoc on the scout is going to be the one that starts it and tries to avoid putting Davdov in a retake 1v2. Papichulo's one hit to the body. It was a good start. On a bad finish.
I was going to say, doesn't matter now. Davdov with the Deagles, got Incendiary, got a grenade. He's just going to have to sneak his way forward, though, not give his position up. He sees the smoke coming. He knows there's at least one player on site. Obviously, because the bomb is planted on top of that. But time is going to work against him because he doesn't have a kit. Oh, 15 seconds left for him to go to get 2 kills. And now he's been spotted. He's going to be double peaked, and that's going to do it. 16 to 11 for BREN. But I honestly can't wait to hear what the other guys have to say about this, because that was such